Right.
Alright guys, welcome back to the rest of the world tour. We're at Alex's base now, and as you can see, he's still here.
Yep. Hi. You didn't
Right.
give me a countdown. What the
Oh,
hell?
I thought, well, you said, are you ready? And I said yes, so I thought you started.
No.
Do you want to
I,
start
I
again?
always... Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna re-record it, I'm just gonna let you start.
Alright, we're back. Hi, Lucky.
Yes, yes we are. Hi.
Well, for me, we're back. Because...
As I was saying, we're at Alex's base for the rest of the world tour.
Yep.
So, why don't you market me this place? Why would I want to buy it?
Realistically, you wouldn't.
Ah, I'll take it. I'll take two.
So, starting on the server, I actually spawned up here on top of this slab, or it was on the roof or something. Point is, it was not on the ground.
Yeah, this is the spawn house that I made. You see, spawn hut, make yourself at home.
And for the longest time, I could not access these chests because they were in the spawn chunk.
Yeah,
And anyone not opt could not open them.
I was gonna make an auto fisher thing down here, but I made it and it didn't work. Like a AFK one for levels and stuff.
Right.
And then
And so I slowly made the climb over this way.
yeah. If you're wondering, by the way, guys, my base is about, how far is it? 30,000 blocks?
A lot.
Oh no, it's only 6,000 blocks. 6,000 blocks
Yeah.
in the east. So I think I creative mode myself so I could fly away because I didn't want to be. My original plan for this was that there'd be more people, not just three of us, and we'd want to
I
make like
mean,
a village on this island or something. But never mind.
I think there was, what, 5 of us total?
There might have been, yeah, but they're quitters.
And so I slowly made my way over to here, and I dug out this hole. And originally, mob griefing was on.
Yes, it
And
was.
so, multiple times, I suffered a creeper blowing up and destroying my tinker's tables. So eventually I was like, alright, turn off mob briefing, turn on keep
Yes,
inventory.
please. I think
And
keep inventory is okay in modded because it takes a lot longer to get stuff in modded. Like
yeah,
in vanilla, it's alright to have it on, but it's easier. Like if you lose your tools, you can get a lot of stuff. If you die in this and lose your stuff,
right.
it takes forever. Also, can I just point out this visual glitch on the tank? I don't know if
Oh yeah,
it might just be my texture pack, but the side
no,
of it.
no, where it's all lava on the side.
Yeah.
No, that's happening to me too. It's
Ah.
because it's like counted as an inner part. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
it is.
it just looks funny. It's weird.
Basically, blame.
Blame,
Oh,
blame Logan.
who was it?
Just blame
Who was
Logan.
the original mod author?
Of T Construct.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have no idea.
it's not Bonnie. Oh, jeez. M. Dio. There we go. Blame M. Dio.
I just came over here. I love how I have a radioisotope like generator
Yeah,
just
I mean,
out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, I mean, I ran multiple nuclear reactors, so I figured I'd make one of
Yeah, I
those,
know.
get
I
some
was
use out of that
looking down at the
plutonium.
bomb. Your slime tree farm as well. That was a smart idea. I wish I'd made one of them.
Yeah.
Is there any advantage to slime in T Construct?
Um, handle modifier is the second best for
Ah,
vanilla tinkers.
yeah. Your meat
And then
generator
eventually,
as well.
yeah. Well, originally we were using this for
You,
food
you
and
got,
power.
yeah, you got quite a bit of power out of it, didn't you?
Um, I don't remember, but it wasn't lasting long enough. Like it was being eaten by the culinary generators faster than the
Yeah.
farm could produce it. So this started out as a very small tree farm that powered itself and my base.
Yeah, right.
But then eventually it got to a point where I had a ton of machines and
Needed
The
more
tree farm
power.
just wasn't cutting it.
We've got all your
And-
stuff over
But
there. Oh,
luckily, I did get a good backlog of charcoal, so I set that up as my Botania power.
I'd like to point out, as you can see, this mountain here ends. That's because this was all this
Yeah.
level. This has
Like,
been manually flattened.
Yeah, even
where
part
your
of
base
this
is, yeah.
was mountain at one point.
I helped you dig out to about here, I think, and I was like, oh, okay, that's quite a bit of space. And then they'd come over the next time, and the whole island is flat. I'm like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Also, I turned these two things here into water sources. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Yeah, I did notice
I
that.
filled them with water.
Yeah.
Not really.
You know, there's
prank as
probably
such,
blocks somewhere that you chiseled that I
Yeah.
didn't chisel,
There is.
unchiseled.
I ran around. I think I put something in your base then. I ran around and just chiseled all the floor.
Yeah.
Some of them. Some of these are glowstone as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Because that way I don't have to worry about torches.
Look, that one. Whoops. They break really easy.
Yeah. And of course, I started out with like 3 or 4 of these, but Logan
Yeah,
was
right.
like, not enough. Never enough.
It's so slow. I love how I have all these machines as well, and I'm like nowhere near as far as advanced as you guys are, and you literally have this one room. And
Right.
You're like, you beat the game before I did.
Yeah. Well, ideally, I would have liked. Unfortunately, as complicated as AE2 has become, I would have liked to have used this first basement area as like the AE2 room where I'd have all my auto crafting and whatever,
Yeah.
automated machines, but again, never
What is that?
really been able to get. Yeah, at some point Logan wanted to start gendistry and bees.
Yeah, I want to do the bees. Is there bees in regrowth?
Yes,
Good,
but it's all vanilla bees. There's no.
That's right. I can deal with that. Oh wow. Oh, I found all your sigils that you've been stealing from me.
No. These are from all the withers I killed.
I love how you have. How many is in here? 27 octuple compressed cobblestone. How many is that per one? 43 million cobble per one.
Well, you want to see the secret?
It's all back here, isn't it? Your reactor used to be over here.
Look.
Yeah, all the compression drawers.
Yeah, compacting drawers are the fastest way to do it. So.
Oh.
Good job. Now it's ugly.
That. Hey, you broke it. You should let me break it. I have a silk touch one.
So do I. I mean, does it really matter? Considering.
Well, it'll get cooked in the million-degree fire when your reactor goes boom.
And then this is where Logan set up the Epic Bacon Farm.
Why did you make it out of glass?
Originally, it took up the entire room.
Yeah, it did, but
and he had a line of turrets back here by the elevator, and they kept shooting at me. Because they shoot at any players that aren't the one that placed it.
Speaking of turrets, check out Alex and Logan's Portal 2 series. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, do that.
I've been watching that. It does make me laugh.
So, I mean, he went with the Draconic Mob Grinder, which, honestly, I did ask him to conceal it to kind of compact where he was killing the pigs, which, if he had kept it as the turrets but inside the glass box, I would have been good with it. But...
Ow, why am I poisoned?
Because we've got a sludge boiler.
Oh,
Here,
God.
I'll just turn it off.
It's fine, it just made me jump. I'm dying. I'm dying.
And so then this became basically our main power source because we were in a constant shortage of Elorium.
Yeah. Although I had tons. I think I left you a chest with like 2 stacks of Elorium blocks, didn't I? At one point.
Yeah, I think it was like 2.5 stacks. And then the energy core.
Which is full.
2.14 trillion RF.
You completed your task. When we started the server, Alex said to me, I really want a tier 7 energy core, and I want to fill it up without cheating.
Which
Which is
thanks to the reactor producing 1.2 million RF a tick.
Yeah, not this reactor. What is in there?
Not that's helium.
Why is
Oh,
it,
you mean like in the middle?
why is it like an untextured block? Is that just because I'm using a resource pack?
Are you using Faithful?
Yeah.
That's why.
God damn it, Faithful. Get your act together, fool.
Also, Faithful still uses the old IC2 textures.
Yeah. Let me.
You realize turning off that lever closes the door and turns the reactor on.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to turn on.
And I'm getting a call from Michigan. No, I'm not. They just hung up.
No.
Now, this wire here with the capacitor and the dynamo is a water wheel. And originally there was another one on this side as well.
Yeah.
But I had wanted to put a turbine here instead and increase the size of this reactor.
Yeah. Would a turbine work down here?
What do you mean?
Does it not need to be like out in the in the outside?
No.
I thought the mod was at least that sophisticated.
Oh, no, I mean like the big reactor's turbine.
Oh, okay.
Like I would have increased the reactor to a 7x7 and then
yeah, okay, now you're making more sense.
made it a steam reactor.
I played on a server where I made a little village, and it was modded, and I had like 4 water wheels actually, because you can put 2 on one.
You can put 3 on one.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I only had 2, so I had 4 going.
Oh, wow. Okay, this thing is really fast. It just broke one of them, but yeah, there's 3. All right, get out because I'm gonna put it back.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, I had them going, and they look pretty cool. Pretty cool.
But yeah, no, you can put 3 of them on one.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought it maxed out at 2. There's mine. Is your reactor on the next floor?
Yep, and then here
it is. Oh, these things have got bigger since last time I was here.
Well, actually, it used to be bigger than this. It used to almost...
Yeah.
It used to almost be as, like, come to almost touching the conduits and the energy injector.
Why is it so
At one
small?
point, the server was down, and I was afraid that it had actually gotten so big that it consumed the energy injector.
No, it hadn't.
Up prematurely.
It went down, and I just had to restart it.
Yeah. But as you can see, it's all computer controlled. So the computer controls, you know, how much it controls the capacitor bank.
I saw this really cool thing happen where this guy had a program like this, and he held Control T.
Right.
And do you know what Control T does?
No.
I was going to tell you to do it, but not yet. It terminates the program.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I have a better way that we're gonna do this. So.
Okay.
Let's see how we're doing on time. We've got about 7 minutes.
Do you
think that's enough time?
There's
really nothing else to show. So.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to go to the last millennium quick?
Oh yeah.
Show them that.
And actually, I wanted to show the IC2 room as well. So.
Oh yeah. And
So.
Yeah, I think I was at the last millennium in my last episode, but we can visit again.
So, here's the IC2 room. I was actually taking ores out of the laser drill and putting them through the macerator and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And eventually I got tired of it, having it go from the ore washing plant all the way back to the chest and having to manually move it from the chest over here to the thermal centrifuge. So I just said, all right, pull it out of the washing machine and put it into this chest. Yeah. And it'll go in the centrifuge automatically.
No, that is pretty cool. Yeah. I was going to get more into all of this, but I never got around to it.
I did set up solar distillers over here, going to which was filling up this drum with distilled water. I've got a reservoir down beneath this chest.
What does distilled water do?
It's how you make coolant.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to make overclockers, but that never happened.
I love these item translocators, man. They look so... Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
They look so cool.
Yeah. I also did this because I was hoping to make these into the advanced solars. Because
Yeah.
originally, what Logan kind of wanted to do for his armor was do like the ultimate, like the highest tier solar helmet, the
Yeah.
the gravitation suit, wyvern legs, and then bound boots. So I decided to just make a full quantum set. But then he was like, "No, I'm just gonna make full wyvern armor."
Yeah. Logan filled my base with these Nuka-Colas as well. Hot air
Yeah.
balloons. Yeah,
Hey,
like I was saying.
speaking of Nuka-Cola, go check out my Fallout Shelter series.
Yes.
Legends in it.
Featuring me.
Yeah.
Probably need to record some more of that soon, right?
Oh yeah. How much you want to bet everyone in the vault's gonna be dead?
Oh.
I haven't checked it on. I haven't checked on it since like a couple days after the last episode we
Oh
recorded.
god. But yeah, no, my ME system is huge, and you literally have what power going into this, and that's about the only thing you can't see.
Yeah,
You
I've got
still have
power
all this
going
stuff.
in, the drive, 2 crafting terminals, 3 storage buses. Yeah, 3 storage buses, and that's about it. And then the cables to connect everything.
Oh, you need to show them your Thorncraft stuff as well, and your Britannia
Ah, yeah.
for my people.
So we did a bit of Thaumcraft.
Where are you? Oh, I can't see your notes because I took my helmet off. Never mind.
If you put on one of these armor sets, the helmet is goggles are revealing.
Oh, seriously? It put on everything but the helmet. There we go. Yeah. There we go. What is this? I look like a caterpillar.
It's sanguine armor.
You see what I mean? I look like a caterpillar. What's that? That T-Rex on my head suit. The eyes as well fit like perfectly into the goggles of revealing.
They're like glitching out. It's like
Yeah,
flickering
right.
between the googly eyes and the
I
goggles.
see that when I move. I see that. That's
The,
weird.
This floating taint thistle, I actually had to cheat in because I had to make so much thaumium for those 2 sets of the sanguine armor.
Yeah.
Because to get the robes, the legs, and the boots, you take the respective thaumium armor pieces and put them through a binding ritual.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then the sanguine helmet is goggles are revealing through a binding ritual. But basically, with the amount of thaumium I had to make, I just decided, all right, I'm gonna get a lot of taint from this, so I just cheated in a taint thistle. Now, these 4 armor stands, all with full Terra Steel armor, were such a pain.
Yeah, right.
Because the recipe used to be just the vanilla, armor recipe, but with Terra Steel.
Yeah.
Right? So, 5, 8, 7, and 4. But now look at the recipe.
What is it now?
It's now 3 Terra Steel per piece, and then
the Mana Steel, 2 level
the Mana
woods,
Steel armor, one of the 4 seasoned runes, and 2 living wood twigs.
That is a lot of effort.
It's only half the amount of Terra Steel that it used to be.
But it's more of a finish.
But I still had to make 48 pieces, and then 16? Yeah, so I still had to make a stack. No, not a stack. Wow. So I still had to make 56 pieces of Terra Steel.
Yeah, right.
And at the time, my way of getting mana from the battery to the actual greenhouse was using mana. Was using mana spreaders.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, this is too slow, and then I put in a mana cart, which has disappeared.
Mana on a rail. It's pretty cool. Mana pump. No, I came over here and that was running. It did look pretty funky. I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, blood magic.
Oh yeah.
I did change the. It is a config option. I did change the bound armor, which I've talked about this before because I
Oh,
prefer
to look
the
like the
red matter armor
yeah.
model over
Oh,
the
that looks
other model.
dope.
Which, if you go watch Legends video, by the way, you'll see what it actually looks like.
It looks like
And what's
samurai armor.
which I think in the next server, I'm probably gonna go with bound armor as my actual armor set because it's so upgradable. You can be pretty much invincible.
I look like a goddamn ninja.
Oh, by the way, these do all have redstone signals, so you can just shift right click and it'll switch them. Oh, and we're out of time. So we'll come right back, talk about the blood magic, and then,
Yes, we will.
So bye-bye for now.
In a bit, guys.